Take it away, John.
Guys, it's time for Squid Game episode 7 of season 1. This episode is called VIPs. Hey, thank you all for joining us. Leave a like on this video if you like it. Leave a dislike if you don't like it. It's all engagement at the end of the day. Hit that subscribe button. And as always, over on our Patreon page, we have watch-alongs full length where you sync up with the time code for Squid Game, as well as watch-alongs and reaction highlights for various other shows. You're probably seeing a bunch of thumbnails up there right now. We have a lot of fun over there. And last, but almost certainly not least, most certainly not least, Prepper, thank you to the team over there for editing down these highlights. Let's just jump into it.
Crap.
침입자는
아직 못 찾았습니다.
반드시 찾아내. 곧 VIP들이 도착해.
Where have they been for the last 4 games?
They let her live.
덕수 씨, 이제 왔어? 소외된 약자를 버리지 않는 게 옛날 애들이 놀이할 때 지키던 아름다운 규칙이라나? 졸라 멋있지 않냐?
Revert them back to their most childlike, purest instincts. This whole game. It's like a cackling witch, man.
Yeah. The wire's different. I knew it.
한 가지 실수를 했다고. 난 수학이를 항상 반대로 놓거든. 네가 쏜 총알, 스미스 웨슨 M60 리볼버 총알이더군. 한국 경찰들이 쓰는 총이지.
Yeah, this guy is good.
나와서 나랑 얘기 좀 하자.
It's not too late to play the game, you know. Oh boy.
I feel like you need your peripheral to be able to enter rooms and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah, to secure any kind of area. Especially with as poorly lit as all these rooms are. At least my Christmas present's still here.
Dude, Homeboy is detail-oriented.
I know. Oh, what a shot.
Okay, oh, I thought it was his radio.
Yeah. Dude, why would you leave that on?
서북쪽 해안입니다.
Wow, the body he threw out?
Probably.
여기서 처음 만난 노인이었을 뿐이잖아. 저 사람 짝은 자기 부인이었어.
Oh, that's right.
Crap battle.
Good reference. Thanks. Oh, hell yeah.
경찰 신분증이 나왔습니다.
우리 이제 그만해요. 난 더 이상 못하겠어요. 나랑 같이 나가자.
Dude, everyone's down to the wire, man.
We've all come way too far for this, man.
Where is the host?
Unfortunately, some urgent business has prevented him from attending.
I just have to say that I'm a difficult man to please. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Shall we?
Had to let out the most subtle sigh.
What are the odds these dudes are all gonna live through this?
No! No, don't do it, you asshole! I put a lot of money on that dickhead to win.
Oh no.
What convinced you to bet so much on number 69?
Oh, it's such a beautiful number.
You depraved lunatic. Oh, they didn't even realize he killed himself?
Oh wow, he succeeded. Nobody stopped him.
Looks like your little motivational speech didn't help, man. Well, as messed as the show is, I weirdly don't want it to end.
I know.
I'm like, oh no, we're only a couple episodes away.
We need more of these sick games. Oh my god.
This really is the Eyes Wide Shut club.
Yeah.
What's that thing? Not like the looks of it.
What the hell is that?
You guys are so over the top.
They're the rich and powerful elite. That's how they talk.
먼저 앞에 있는 마네킹에 걸린 1에서 16까지의 번호표를 하나씩 선택해 주시기 바랍니다.
Choose one in the middle.
Who are you bidding on this time? 96.
You kill me.
His phone also has the best battery life I've ever seen.
Any phone. They got advanced technology.
Grab your vest too early.
Against the rules.
I would just let fate decide and wait.
지금 여러분 앞에 있는 번호는 다음 게임을 시작하는 순서입니다.
Well, good to know.
순서라고?
Go with 13.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Lucky.
무슨 게임인지도 모르는데 먼저 하는 건 위험해. 뒷번호면 줄다리기 때처럼 앞에 상황을 보고 작전을 짤 수도 있잖아.
Take too long to think, man.
Take number 4 then.
Took way too long to think.
16번 안 되는데. 마지막에 하는 거 싫은데.
This guy's always drawing the
Get
short
number
stick.
4, my dude. Come on.
Short straw every time.
Number 4. Let's go.
God
First or last. Great.
Is a
1번 제일 먼저 게임을 시작하자고. 아 그럼 마지막에? 아 그것도 아닌 것 같은데.
저기요, 제가 1번 하면 안 될까요? 평생 한 번도 제 인생을 주인공처럼 살아본 적이 없어요. 태어나서 딱 한 번만이라도 제대로 살아보고.
wow. I don't even fucking know this guy is breaking my heart, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my dude. Oh.
Now, the game will begin.
Oh no.
This is fascinating to get it through their lens. Whoa, is this a TV or is this right before them?
다섯 번째 게임은 징검다리 건너기. 앞에 보이는 한 쌍의 유리는 두 가지 유리.
I don't believe it.
강화 유리는 두 튼하지만 일반 유리는 한 사람만 올라가도 깨져버립니다.
Oh my god. It's like that, what's that, fall game? What the hell is that game called?
Fall Guys?
Yeah.
그럼 이 번호는
다리를 건너는 순서입니다.
He finally takes ownership of a choice and...
Hey man, you want to trade?
Yeah, first or last is the worst position to be in.
Unless going last just means everyone's broken the regular glass already.
어떻게 구별하죠?
That's the point.
That's the game.
I don't want to have to keep calling you back. Sit down.
I must serve the other guest, sir.
I'm going to keep this one next to me. Any objections?
He's all yours.
Is he, like, sexually drawn to him?
I don't know. I wouldn't put anything past these guys, probably.
그럼 게임을 시작하겠습니다.
And you have to jump to one. Okay. That's why you don't want to be last.
Remember the order. Remember the order, people.
Oh my god. You knew it.
What pretty eyes you have.
Oh, he's just gonna whip out his gun. Oh, man. Oh, actually, if you're last, it could help.
Yeah, if you're Gihun, all you gotta do is keep your balance and be quick.
Oh. Man, I bet there's no real rhyme or reason to There's got to be a way to tell by looking at them. Oh my god, it's so transparent, man.
God.
앞에 놓인 유리는 내가 이걸 다 맞추고 끝까지 갈 확률은 2의 15승 32,768분의
Wow, is that how he's been going through his whole game?
Probably, yeah, using that math degree. Whoa, my dude! Oh, no!
Oh man, I had hopes for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering if they could go more than one at a time.
Yeah, that would probably help.
Yeah, with the timing at least.
Just to jump to the next one is so scary.
Sucks to be the first person every time.
혹시 아까 그 사람이 다음에 어느 쪽 발 봤는지 기억나요?
왼쪽 같긴 한데.
아니야. 오른쪽으로 갔다가 왼쪽으로 갔어. 아니야.
He went left. He went left. I think. I don't know.
This is what happens, man. It's the problem with eyewitness testimony.
왼쪽.
Yes.
His last words are gonna be, "You bitch!
He went right." Now you're first.
Take that mask off. I want to see your face.
Is he allowed to?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Wow, that's some brains.
Oh no.
하늘에 계신 우리 아버지. 너 지금 뭐 하는 거야? 너 지금 거기서 기도하는 거야? 너 때문에 다 죽어! 하나님의 호명에는 자례가 없습니다.
My dude.
아, 그럼 내가 당신을 믿어야 할지도 몰라요. 일어나 이 새끼야!
The Lord cleared a path for him.
Or... Okay. I was like, maybe they just broke the glass?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe.
Oh my god, how many...
I think that is the most quintessential moment of this show.
밀지 말아요. 내가 갈게요. 걱정 마. 내가 널 왜 죽이겠어?
Hell yeah, man.
Boy.
Gotta remember the pattern.
Just run down the 2 center bars.
왼쪽이야. 왼쪽이라고. 정신 차려.
I'm so scared of heights. This would be
yes.
like... I have a panic.
뭐가 강화유리인지 알 것 같아요. 정말이야. 구별돼? 감이 와요. 빛깔이 달라요.
Ah, damn it.
야, 이 씨발놈들아!
What?
너 이상하냐? 갈라면 니들 먼저 가!
Ha.
Think somewhere where we can be alone.
Yeah.
You're living at the most exciting moment?
You all have fun. I'm going off for a different kind of fun.
You're real 69er.
걱정 부리지 마. 안 가면 내가 밀어버린다. 난 니들 대신 뒤져 있으니까 다 덤비라고.
You scumbag.
여기서 같이 죽든지.
Oh my god.
허세 부리지 마, 이 개새끼야.
Oh yeah.
If you can satisfy me in 5 minutes, I'll change your life.
Wow.
Come on, you gotta have a knife or something.
Satisfied?
Ooh.
If you can satisfy me in 5 minutes, I might let you leave.
Oh my dude.
Tell me everything you know about the game.
My man.
빨리 가라!
너 나가.
Oh, damn it.
They just bounced off him.
Yeah. And they even make sure to make the game piece bounce off his game piece.
병신 같은 새끼들.
She's been awfully quiet this whole time.
I know.
저 가서 뒤지든가.
비켜. 나 한미녀야. 여기서 너 같은 족밥 새끼처럼 병신같이 서 있다가 돼지지 않아.
그럼 나야 땡큐지.
Now's your chance to off him.
Yeah. Oh.
내가 정말 너 대신 죽어줄 줄 알았냐?
이거 풀어.
기억 안 나? 끝까지 같이 가자고 했잖아.
Do it.
미친 년이 씨발. 이거 놓으라고 씨발년아.
Oh my god.
나 배신하면 죽는다고 했지.
Do it.
너 그거 알아? 넌 족도 졸라 작아.
Oh damn! Look at that shot. Holy crap.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hoot hoot. Great match cut. Damn.
VIP룸 체크요.
Oh my.
유리공장에서만 30년을 일했어. 다른 사람은 볼 수 없지만 강화유리는 비스듬한 각도로 빛에 비춰보면 희미하게 얼룩 같은 게 보여요.
Oh, he's gonna slip up though.
Yeah, he's gotta. Or maybe he's just lucky 13.
Or maybe he is.
소리예요. 강화유리는 700도 이상의 고열에서 만들어지기 때문에.
I mean, he seems like he knows what he's talking about.
왜 그걸 이제야 말합니까? 처음부터 당신이 앞장섰으면.
내가 왜 기회만 있으면 날 죽이려던 인간들인데.
Damn, he's doing it.
My dude.
According to his file, he wants to have a job at a glass manufacturer.
That's no fun.
I think he's examining the refraction of the light. Let me adjust the settings.
Oh, you dick! That's not fair.
Ah. Assholes.
Seems to have done the trick.
These guys.
VIP가 쓰러졌습니다.
살아있나?
무사하십니다. 수색 중입니다.
It's hard to have a quiet conversation with that mask.
Yeah. Game Master, the frontman guy, must be pissed right now.
설령 들어봐야 됐어. 뭐 던져볼 거 없어요? 뭐 없어?
Ah, the marble.
No fucking way. Oh, man. Wow, if that marble does a trick, that is... Oh, that's amazing.
더 줘.
No.
오른쪽 소리도 들어봐야 돼.
Whoa. Oh, no.
He's gonna push him.
그럼 그냥 가.
Oh.
I mean, he's always got a good reason for why he chooses, man. He's always got some reasoning. No matter how ruthless it is. Wow, it's just down to them three, huh?
Oh, wow.
Cover your face.
Cover your, yeah, duck and cover.
Cover your face.
Oh, yep, yep, yep.
Damn, what a shot. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, what a hell of a shot, man.
Oh no. No.
잠수장비 하나가 사라졌습니다.
위치 추적하고 보트 대기시켜.
Secret agent man. Secret. This guy's not a detective, he's a spy.
Yeah, he's got like the most cutthroat survival skills. He's not been eating. He's been on this island all this time. Cunning. Cunning is a better word.
Whoa, what an episode.
Gotta live below the surface now.
What an episode.
Oh.
That's damn good television.
That's damn good TV.
That's damn good TV, man.
Give me more. My American sensibilities.
We're the rich guys in that luxury eating room.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 69.
Die. Live.
It's fun.
I'm sorry. But what fucking game was that they played as a kid? Is there a game that I don't know?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, there are games that you play where you're like trying to balance across stuff, but like crossing a glass bridge. Like it's like it's kid-like.
Usually,
in a way.
I imagine maybe you could fall into like the jungle gym balls.
Yeah, like maybe something that has,
balls, yeah,
like maybe if you went to one of those like big activity places, like maybe they have something where like, oh, one side's solid and the other side will drop you into a big pit full of foam.
Is that thunder or someone on the roof?
That's thunder.
Is it raining?
I think that's a thunderclap.
Open that window.
It doesn't appear to be raining, but sometimes there's thunder and
something
lightning.
Evil is coming.
Yeah, that's right. Evil dark portents.
Yeah, that was wildly intense. God.
The entire time.
I didn't realize that man killed his wife at the top. When they did that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just had this like little what this episode really hit me like really hit me with is how good they are at telling not just their main character stories, but these short stories of people. Like you see the husband and wife when they're introduced, like I have to stick with my wife on that first game, and then them choosing each other, obviously partnered up when it came to the Marvels, and then here like he ended up killing. Like they just have this like short story, or even the one guy who was doing like counting numbers and the percentages in his head. You know, like they feel like they have like a backstory for every one of these players who's been able to stick around, and the way they flesh them out so well to the point where even the most minor roles seem to be so well developed and so well thought out. And I find that it just makes this whole thing just feel that much more alive, that much more lived in, and it makes you care that much more whenever you get these little bits of dialogue with each player that give you a hint to the kind of history they had prior going into here. That makes you just feel the loss of each one of their lives as they all plummet to that sad ground.
I love how each of them chooses to cope. Like, you know, you see everybody's coping mechanism with the world they're thrown into, whether it be this game or probably like the rest of life. Like it's a nice little cross section of when met with a challenge. Yeah, this guy's crunching the numbers. This guy's praying profusely. This guy's gonna talk a big game up until the crucial moment and then throw down a barrier that he just won't move. And like having that be the resolve to Duxo, the gangster guy, like that was, I thought they brought that to a nice
made me like her.
With her too. Yeah,
she hated her this whole show. And at that moment I was like, you my girl.
That's right. What's one thing you could do to get back on the best of graces? Take this asshole. Which, I mean, I really loved watching both of their performances, but yeah, it was sort of a thing where...
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I gotta interrupt really quick to say, like, as much as I hate the characters, I think their performances are amazing.
Yeah. So, like, I'm gonna miss the actors, but at the same time, it was like, oh yeah, take them down. Like, you know, like, yeah, you're probably not gonna make it through this, and it'll probably be way more satisfying for you to take one out on this guy.
The second she, like, was behind him, and I thought they played that so smart, so coy of them, of how she's usually this, like, obnoxiously bombastic, just exuberant,
like
whiny, complaining personality.
Yeah, and like overdoing it, trying to be like cool to everybody. Like, hey babe, how's it going, babe?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And she was kind of quiet And then you forget about her.
Yeah.
So when they do the reveal that she's the one who pushes the guy behind him, and then she's standing behind him, like that was such a great, like, oh damn, forgot about you. Hey, you know, well played, man. And then when you just know she's like, this is the thing she kept saying, that I'm gonna kill him. She treated this guy like she was in some like long-term relationship with this man.
I know. Well, in here, I mean, it's the most solid relationship she's had. So.
Well, she's got this like sociopath, like her character just suddenly clicked for me in that moment. This like almost, for American reference, I would say a bit of like Glenn Close Fatal Attraction status. Of like she's someone who's insanely insecure about her age and her appearance. Like that's just such a trigger point for her to be called that. She's desperate on selling herself in every way or winning, whether that's like pleading for sympathy and pity or trying to sell that she is like overly skilled, you know, one or the other. And then she sleeps with this guy who she put all her faith in, and he betrayed her, and it's just like it all became about getting revenge on this dude who she knew over a few days.
Yeah, totally.
Like she is like this psychotic, obsessed person, and by the end of in her final moments, I'm like, this character's the shit. Like it's fucking insane. And then she even becomes like a cackling witch at the beginning of this episode. Yeah. Just like insanity. I loved it.
Well, I loved too, the way that they come back in and they're like, you sat the whole game out? You didn't have to go through any of that stuff? Like, which, in one breath you can see coming, but at the same time it was very rewarding for her to be like, they just took me outside, kind of called me a loser for not having anybody who wanted to play with me, and then brought me back in here, and I guess that's their version of fair.
Called the weakest link yet.
Yeah.
She took down the strongest one on the team. And then our other guy, oh my god, I'm so 7 episodes in. What is Seoul University's guy's name?
Oh, Sang-woo.
Sang-woo.
Yeah.
This show does a good job, such a great job, and the actor's phenomenal at this too, at painting him in this light of, man, you are ruthless. But I kind of get it.
You don't look like you're enjoying being ruthless, but man, are you every like crucial point where ruthlessness or cunning needs to factor in, he's always got it.
You want to just be like, you're an asshole, but then you ask me like, what would you do? Yeah, I get it.
No other choices, man.
Even sad to say, even with Ollie, was like, did I like the manner in which he handled the matter with Ollie? Absolutely not. However, like, I get it, man. You had to win. You had to win, dude. And right down to here too. He just pushes this guy, like this dude who helped him get across here, but like this guy's not making a decision. I'll make it for us. And as this guy just becomes colder and colder as this show progresses. And you're like, man, what an asshole. But I get it. It's so strong.
Yeah, and who's this guy? If this guy gets out and gets to bring a little salvation to his family, who on earth is he gonna be at that point? Because too, it's like you look at Gi-hun and the way that he's made it through, and I mean, granted, there's luck and there's all kinds of things, but it seems like he would probably have a lot less like guilt on his hands leaving this.
Yeah.
Than somebody like Sang-woo would.
Wow. Yeah, that was awesome.
And that explosion too at the end to just drive it home, like, oh, it's crucial. It's good that we just got off the glass.
I mean, it's incredibly movie-like that there are 3 main characters would come down to the 3 last players, right? It's very movie-like. So I imagine the next episode would be like Calm Before the Storm. But I really don't know who'd walk out the winner. This show's so depraved and so dark, like I don't know who would win. You're thinking like cinema-wise, it would come down to somehow the Gi-hun and the pickpocket. Wait, what's her name? Saibeo. I can see the spelling.
Sabio or something.
Like it would come down to them two. Maybe they split the reward or some shit like that. But I'm like, I could also see a scenario where the other guy wins and
totally.
He just takes out the other 2,
Yeah, and you're like, what's the ultimate morality?
Can there only be 1 winner, or can there be 2 winners?
I think they said. I mean, I don't know how they mathed it out, but the impression I got was there can be more than 1 winner. Like I got the sense there could be like a handful even.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then of course getting to meet the VIPs.
Yeah.
Who it's effective, and it is the first time I've actually had a criticism about the show. They are so. It's weird because it feels very intentional. So my criticism is not heavy. However, I still think it feels like they got, you know, like it feels like bad actors, but at the same time, everything feels intentional.
Yeah,
just like this really over the top, like let's take the most one-note cardboard cutouts of a Wolf of Wall Street-esque type of character and pluck them in here, and they kept cutting back to them for like the most. It was like those animes that just point out what's happening on screen.
Yeah,
like yeah, we know, and they're just pointing it out, and it's
sitting
like
and cackling, and
it was like frustrating, but a bandit to get you to hate those guys. So I don't want the takeaway of that. I fucking hate it when it's like you talk about a gazillion good things out of a half-hour video, and then you say the one thing, and you're like, well, actually, Greg, I disagree. And if you want to do that, fine, that's up to you. But I don't want that to be the main takeaway, because that's not the main takeaway for me. I personally just thought like they could have been written a tad bit better. At the same time, I can't sit here and say that it's not effective in getting you to go, man, these sleazy assholes you guys are so. Because even with like our masked frontman, you know, I think there's like there's layers underneath that I don't quite know how to articulate, or I don't personally know the details of, but you can feel there's something more to him in the dialogue that he has. And I thought like, I don't really know what I would have wanted, to be honest. Maybe that is the best option of how they did it. It just felt like didn't feel, it's the first thing that pulled me out of the believability of it.
Yeah, I think there's something interesting about, and you brought up kind of it being sort of Hollywood-esque, or you know, in the Hollywood economics of character versus story. It's like, okay, we have our three kind of central figures making it to the end of the game, and I think they've done a really good job of advancing a lot of, you know, the people that you're bonded to most in ways that feel natural, in ways that feel like they just scraped by. And so in that way, for the most part, I think they avoid that sort of Hollywood armor with that. However, on the opposite side of the story, the most cliche thing that, yeah, it's like I'm enjoying it as part of this world, and it's kind of what you would imagine is waiting behind the curtain.
I wouldn't want it not in the show.
Yeah. And I was even sitting there thinking, yeah, if they had just like done something a little more nuanced, or given us maybe a bit more of a window of what they're like with each other when they're not watching the game, or something outside the game before we get to the game. Yeah, it's like that was the side where I was like, okay, this more feels like now like a Hollywood movie. But at the same time, yeah, it does feel like they're caricature by intent, and you know, they're at least like fun and icky to watch, and they serve their purpose.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's like the little conflict here is that it works, it's effective, and it feels in purpose. It doesn't feel like they didn't hit the mark on what they wanted to hit. So that's why I can't really. I'm not as bothered by it, only because I'm like, well, this feels purposeful.
Especially if they make something more or reveal more about what position the front man is in, because he even said, like, the games master's not here. This is me. And
the host.
The host, yeah. And
sequel.
There you go.
Season 2.
but I'm wondering, like, okay, so are they going to make it so that, like, these guys who are watching truly kind of exist outside of any consequence to the world, plot, etc. that is happening on this island, as maybe the front man is subject to all that? Because as terrible as some of the things that the soldiers do or have admitted to doing, it seems like they are also kind of caught up and somewhat victims of the system that begets this game. So maybe he is too, and maybe, you know, they are there to illustrate a certain gap between even him and, you know, the elite, you know.
I hope our detective is able to get out of here alive.
I so hope so, man. I hope someone's good at getting all his texts.
He's the only action hero in this show.
Yeah.
All right, guys, leave your thoughts down below. Hit that like button, subscribe, click that bell. Last but not least, let's do a Jason Dolan, my man. Recently, I just saw you yesterday. I had lunch with you, and it was a great time. I always love when you get to visit California. And of course, like a channel that he helps run, Kazi Reacts, I wanted to shout this out. She just covered a movie that we are planning to cover this month called Train to Busan, movie reaction. I haven't seen it yet, but I breezed through some comments, and because I didn't want to get the movie spoiled for me, and I saw the like to dislike ratio, very, very positive response. So guys, go check out Kazi Reacts reaction to Train to Busan. And Jason, thanks for being such an amazing friend, man.